make a quick video on a do-it-yourself quiver. It's easy to make. This isn't a how-to. Anybody that sees this video, if there's any comments at all, even if it's just one, wanting to know how I went about making it, what materials I used or what I would recommend, I'd be happy to make a video talking about that, explaining it. Anyway, this is a dogware style or Aeromaster style quiver. Dogware quivers aren't made anymore, and I wanted one. I'm not a pauper, I'm not broke, I'm not homeless, but I have a hard time justifying $179 for a quiver when it's not something I have to have. I have other ways of carrying my arrows. I've got a sail-away bow quiver, but I wanted one of these, and so I made one. I just wanted to show them on the video, get the strap on it and everything. Not an exact copy of either one of those. But like I said, the closest thing I can find to a dogware is the Aeromaster, and from what I see, the going rate on those is $179.99 plus tax and shipping. And so, anyway, there's the quiver. It'll hold a whole bunch of arrows. It may even be a little bit bigger around than those two brands. But I wanted it this big because I shoot Simmons Great White broadheads, big, wide, two blades. And I wanted to make sure I had plenty of room in there for those, to carry at least 2, if not 3 of those, and still have room for the narrower broadheads that I run with weights added to the back of them to keep them the same weight, and also be able to carry at least 1, if not 2, judo arrows in here. Right now I got, I don't know, more than half a dozen arrows in there, and it's not even close to full. And I did put some fur in the top of it to kind of help hold everything still. And with field points and judos, they don't really stick in the foam, so if I shake it, I mean, it's not making any noise there, but I can make them jump around some, but just walking movements are pretty quiet. And also, while I'm at it, show my Bear Montana 55 at 28, 64 inch longbow. It's the only longbow I got. It's the closest thing I got to a hill style. And to be honest with you, if Creek Walker would have had his bows on his website when I bought this one, I'd probably have a Creek Walker Gator, because my hero Robert Carter's got one. And that's a huge noise. I got neighbors driving by. I'd love to have one of those Creek Walkers, and for roughly the same amount of money I paid for this, or close to it, within $100, I could have had one of those. But I love my Montana. It's a fine bow, wouldn't knock it for nothing in the world. It's 55 pounds at 28, and it's actually, if you get a bow and you look under the strike plate like a Montana or something, I don't know, I'm assuming, I've heard that all your traditional bow manufacturers that mass produce them will actually put the actual pounds behind the strike plate that comes on the bow. And this one behind the original strike plate that came on the bow, which I have removed and put some thin Velcro there, and then added leather up here in case, you know, hunting situation, the air bounces around, it can't clank on the bow. But behind that, it's marked 54. So they actually, it's a 55 pound class bow, but they actually put it on a scale, pulled it to 28, and it was 54. But I draw it to 29.5 inches at a normal full draw, not fully extended and pulling just as far as I can, but when I'm holding the bow and I'm in a hunting situation, unless I'm all out of whack or something, then of course I'm gonna have to short draw a little bit probably, but a normal shot, I've done it multiple times with a playing card on there, and I pull it to 29.5 inches, which puts me right at 60 pounds 58.5, 59. I had never put it on a scale. I hope to one day, so I'll know exactly. But bottom line is, it shoots good for me. And I'm shooting. If I can find one of my judo arrows here. This is judo arrow, and my field points. 250 grain field point, 75 grain brass insert, total arrow weight with the field point or the Simmons Great Whites, which are 250 grain, is 650 grains, give or take. I'm just going to say 650 because I don't know how accurate my scale is, and if the wind's blowing the camera, I apologize. It's my phone, and it's on a homemade camera mount that I can stop in the ground, and if I'm out stump shooting or whatever. I'm hoping to get down to one of the WMAs or multiple WMAs down there in Georgia and do some pig hunting this year. I can't find screw-in judos that are 150 grain. All I can find is 100 grain. I think I might have found one company that was making them 125, but I got a 100 grain weight screwed to the back of it and then screwed into the arrow. So I'm 50 grains lighter, but at the distances that I plan on shooting at animals, shooting at critters, they shoot identical to my field points and my broadheads, so the 50 grains don't really make that much difference, maybe just a tick faster. But I don't shoot far enough to see the difference, and I figured we're gonna make a video with a bow and talk about bows and arrows, and mainly about the quiver. Well, I might as well sling an arrow or two with a bottle on a stick down there, so let's see what we can do. And I'm no target archer. I don't have perfect form. I just focus on what I want to hit, draw, and as soon as I touch anchor, I let her eat. If I feel like I need to settle or something, or my draw didn't just go just right, I'll either pause and hold for just a second, or I'll let down, but I never take my focus off the spot that I want to hit, and I focus on the smallest thing I can see. And I just missed. Now you saw me go back down. I caught myself looking at my arrow. If I look at my arrow, or if I even let myself notice where it's at, I won't hit nothing. If I can see it, consciously see the tip of my arrow, then I'm not focused hard enough on what I want to hit. And if it had been an animal, I wouldn't have released. I'd have let back down and just settled. That's what happens when you focus right. It's all about the focus, just like Jeff Phillips, Robert Carter, and many, many others that shoot instinctive will tell you. Aim small, miss small, put 100% of your focus on there, and when you shoot enough times that it's all muscle memory, you won't even have to think about hitting anchor. Your body, when you hit it, and everything's right, if your focus is right, when you hit anchor, the arrow will go on its own. So, thank you for watching. Not a big channel. I'm just going to try and film some stuff about bows, arrows, quivers, and I'm really hoping to film a lot of hunts. I would love to film a lot of successful hunts this coming deer season, but whether they're successful hunts or not, well, first of all, any day outside in God's living room is success in my book.